Hey everyone, Shabby here and welcome back to some more Fire Pro Wrestling World and our World Tag League Tournament. Right, we have got our second round matches. Does that make any sense? Second part of second round matches. Of course, we've seen Dave Richards, Eddie Edwards, Nick Jackson and Matt Jackson, the Unbreakable Machines, Brian Cage and Michael Elgin, and Jay and Mark, the Briscoe brothers, all faced 2 matches off each. We've still got Project Ego, MasterChef, Mustache Mountain, Beer Money and Bad Influence, who have only faced off against 1 match. Tonight then we're going to even that all out. We're going to see who faced off in the first matches. That's the question, isn't it? So it wants us to do the English teams against each other, which we could do, to be honest. We can do that, or we can do... So we've already seen Beer Money versus Tyler Bate. Let's just do the way the game wants, then it'll give us that last match here, then will it? Yeah, Frankie... Nope. Why won't it give us that match? It probably will do, wouldn't it, if I go the right way. There we go. Yes, it will do. Okay, no, that's a pretty good match, actually. Yes, we'll do that then. So first, we're going to go for this one then. So Project Ego, Martin Kirby and Chris Travis taking on Tyler Bate and Trent Seven of Mustache Mountain. Let's go! Oh, I realised why I was going to do it this way now, but I am now. Okay. So both these teams got victories in their first match. So one of these 2 teams is going to end up on 10 and the other one's going to stay on 5. I wasn't supposed to do it this way and I completely forgot the way I was supposed to be doing it. Doesn't matter. Chris Travis then at the front, Martin Kirby at the back of Project Ego. Pretty good team, quite enjoy them on this game as well. Chris Travis has got a really cool moveset. And of course their opponents, we have got the man whose beard does not actually fit his face correctly, Trent Seven. I mean, if he turns to the wrong angle, you can see it glitch off his face like that. And of course, Tyler Bate at the back as well. Right, this should be a fun one. And of course, like I said, our second match in this video then will be Bad Influence versus Beer Money. Both those teams lost their first matches in this tournament. Therefore, one of those teams is going to be on 5, the other one's going to stay on 0, which is not ideal, is it? Right, Kirby with the big uppercut, taking Bate down. Nice standing moonsault by Kirby right in front of Trent Seven, but of course it's far too early in the match. So that Kirby again with another poke in the eyes. He's loving those poke in the eyes, isn't he? Sends Bate into the corner. Bate makes an early tag into Trent Seven. It's an assisted powerbomb by Mustache Mountain that takes Kirby down, but Kirby fighting back with the elbow. Drags Trent back into the other ring. Trent's back up on his feet now. Elbow to the spine of Kirby. And in comes Chris Travis. Let's get that mouse moved out of the way before anyone moans. Nice slap to the face there by Kirby, and now Trav just pulls Trent Seven back into the ring. A very English bout, this one. 4 guys I've seen wrestle many times before on the UK independent scene. Oh my. Got an itchy face for some reason. Right, Trav pulls him in. Oh, just wrenches back, knee in the spine, wrenching back at Trent, was able to break free. It looked like a very painful maneuver. I think Trent Seven went to make a tag that went to the wrong corner. But he was spring across and he does get himself to Tyler Bate eventually. And now a double powerbomb again by Mustache Mountain. And a ripcord at his finisher, I think. And there's the Indian Deathlock as well. Locked in by Tyler Bate. This is early in the match, but that looked like a great combination of moves that could have got the victory there, you know. Running dropkick by Tyler Bate. Now springs off the ropes and... Oh, Trav avoids it. Trav with the big strikes. Uppercuts by Tyler Bate as well. Wow. Both these guys really trading vicious strikes, and it's eventually Bate who comes out on top. But Trav comes across and makes the tag into Martin Kirby, then taking Bate down. And again, just wrenching back on the chin, pushing the knee into the spine. But Bate looks to take Kirby up, but Kirby reverses it into a suplex of his own. Like I said, the winner of this match will go joint top of the group alongside the America Wolves. With 2 wins out of 2, that'd be a great position to be in, wouldn't it? Nice boot right in the gut there by Tyler Bate. Nice roll through there by Kirby. Now wrenching back at the arm now as well. of Tyler Bate, but Bate able to break free. There's the tag. In comes Trent Seven once again. Sprung off the ropes. Oh, back fist. Wow, that looked vicious. Trent now brings Kirby back up to his feet. Jumps over the top and just shoulder blocks him down hard. Gets on the back and lifts him up and, oh, nice spinning backdrop. Dragging Kirby away from the ropes. Back up to his feet, but Kirby comes across and makes the tag into Travis. And it looks like they're going to go for a double powerbomb of their own this time. They've been sick of seeing Trent Seven powerbomb the pair of them. Now they go for one of their own now in for... He was going to go for a butterfly. Nice backslide. Shades of our previous video at the ending. It was a fantastic ending. Again, I like these little sort of combination things like that. That backslide was a great reverse out of what that was there, really. Trent Seven with a big Russian leg sweep on Travis. Brings him back up to his feet. Sprung off the ropes and shoulder block straight through him. Travis, big knee in the face, and in comes Martin Kirby as Trav locking in a very, very loose camel clutch. Trent Seven powerbomb once again. Holds him for the pin. Oh my god, it's a 2.9. I think Travis got there just in time. Wow, that was so close to being the win. A very quick match that would have been. Kirby taking both members of Mustache Mountain down, but Bates straight back up on his feet, spring Kirby off into that capture exploder suplex. Oh, rake to the eyes by Kirby. I think that was Bates' attempt at an ace crusher and completely missed. They both go for big kicks there and both completely miss as well. A nice poke to the eye once again. Kirby's got a very eye-aggressive moveset, hasn't he? But he just got taken down by a chop. Bate up top, dropping an elbow right in the spine of Martin Kirby.
10 minutes gone.
10 minutes into this match now as Tyler Bate taking Kirby onto the top. Super German suplex. Wow. Kirby absolutely destroyed there. Bate sending Kirby into the corner, but, well, it was poor play, wasn't it, really, by Bate? Sent Kirby into the corner, and Kirby was able just to spring straight back out and get the tag, but Bates backed himself into a corner, but was able to break free. Nice diving elbow once again, but Kirby was there once again to break it up and then wrench him back at the arm of Tyler Bate, doing some damage, but of course he's not the legal man. He can't get the win. Travis is the legal man. Sidewalk slam on Tyler Bates. Drags him back into the middle of the ring. Before locking in that figure four leg lock, but right in front of Trent Seven. Trent's not making it into the ring though. I think he feels comfortable that he doesn't need to at this point in time. As Travis just dumped him to the outside. Wow. There's the tag. In comes Trent Seven. Trav taking the pair of them out though. There's the tag. In comes Kirby once again. Trent Seven just flattens Kirby. Takes Trav up into a pile driver. Wow. And now the trading of blows with Kirby and Trent. I feel like I'd rather be on Trent's side. Oh, Kirby, nice. Boot right to the back of the head, but Trent's back up. Discus forearm again. Wow. Kirby sending Seven across the ring. Kirby catches him, taking him up, looking maybe for that saber bomb, but no. Trent Seven has launched him with the back of his head, crash into the ground below.
3, 4, 5,
and
6,
Tyler Bate on the outside, vertical suplex on Kirby. And a DDT as well. What happens if it's a count-out victory because of the attack? It looks like it's going to be actually 16 count. Now there goes Trent Seven, dropped to the outside. By Chris Travis, boots the back of the head. Referee's lost all control of this match now. It's an absolute brawl. Oh, wow. Kirby did not see that coming, did he? He was taunting the crowd. Trent Seven just stood back in the ring and just slapped him right across the chest. That was brutal. There's a tag. In comes Trav, and in comes Bate as well. There's a double power bomb. Running elbow drop by Bate. Followed by another running elbow drop as well. Bate again, sending Trav again, catch him in that back fist. Standing moonsaults. Wow, Trent Seven didn't even bother coming in to help defend then. I think he's knackered. He's taken a lot of damage in this match as Trent Seven. Kirby, wide. Come on. Bate, ignore Kirby. You don't need to. Hang on a minute. Wow. Oh! Wow! An exploder suplex on the apron by Tyler Bate on Martin Kirby. That was a brutal maneuver. And now Bate and Trav exchanging blows. Nice drop kick by Trav. Makes the tag. In comes Martin Kirby. Nice double boots there by Bate into the guts of Project Ego. And then rolls him through. There's the pin. Travis is down. And there it is. Nice. Well done, Mustache Mountain. They get the pin thanks to Tyler Bate. And they get the extra 5 points. They are going to be joint top of this group alongside the American Wolves on 10 points. Wow. What a match that was. Tyler Bate getting the win eventually over Martin Kirby with that Northern Lights suplex. And there we go then. If we have a look at the rankings, we see David Richards and Eddie Edwards and Tyler Bate and Trent Seven both top with 2 wins out of 2. The Bucks, Unbreakable Machines, Project Ego, all on 1 win out of 2. And then we just have J. Matt Briscoe, 0 wins out of 2. But Bobby Roode and James Storm and Bad Influence, they are both with 1 loss out of 1. And this is the match for one of those 2 teams to make that right. Bobby Roode and James Storm versus Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian isn't... No, maybe not now. It will be now in a minute. It's now. There we go. Got it eventually. I sussed out the buttons. I do apologise. Right then. Here comes James Storm and Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode. This should be pretty fun. Like I said, both these teams lost their opening match, and this is a chance for one of them to get back in this competition. The one who loses is going to be in a very difficult position because they're going to have lost 2 matches out of 2, which is not going to be a situation any of these teams want to be in, to be honest with you. It's not a great situation at all. But the winners will be thrown back in the mix. I mean, losing 1 match is not terrible. Losing 2 matches is going to make it very, very difficult. Losing 3 matches is going to make it even more difficult. But losing 4 matches, I don't think you've got any chance in qualifying. Like I said before, the top 2 teams will go through. And that will be based on points, but it will also be based if 2 teams finish on the same. It will also be based on the... what am I thinking of? Based on the against each other. What's the correct phrase for that? I can't remember now. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So basically, whoever won between those 2 teams. That's what I'm trying to say. I'll get there eventually, you know. And if worse comes to worse, we'll have to have a little buffer match. You know how much I love buffer matches, eh? Right, Daniels a Kazarian combination powerbomb neckbreaker. Kazarian a bit of a glitch fest there for a moment. Bobby Roode and Kazarian. A very TNA clash, this one. Both these teams are big in TNA in the mid 2000s, maybe not, mid 2000s definitely, yeah. But I think, well, these 4 wrestlers were in there in the mid 2000s. I think it was probably mid 2010s, maybe not actually, no. Maybe early 2010s. They were both big tag teams. That's when I was watching TNA, but not WWE, I think. Nice double drop kick there by James Storm, Bobby Roode. Kazarian fights back with the boots and the gut of both of Beer Money. James Storm now with Kazarian in the corner. Kazarian taking him down. And of course, Daniels and Kazarian, pretty big names now in AEW, which is pretty cool. I think they've both got big roles now. They're not just wrestlers as well, I'm pretty sure. Nice DDT there by James Storm. Daniels brings him back up to his feet, springs him off the ropes, but James Storm managed to hold on. Nice by James Storm, just booted in the gut of Daniels again. A couple of stiff strikes, back and forth. Who's going to come out on top of this one? It's James Storm, by the looks of it, then a boot in the gut. You'd expect James Storm to be the best of the brawlers, wouldn't you, really? Like I said, this is so important for one of these two teams. The winner's going to be back in this competition. The loser may as well give up now, to be honest with you. Okay, Bobby Roode has a chair. What are the rules and disqualifications on this game? I've seen a few people grab a chair in this game so far, but no one's actually been able to get a swing hit on it. I'm not quite sure what the game would do if somebody did whack someone with a chair, to be honest with you.
5 minutes gone.
Lung blower there by James Storm on Christopher Daniels. Comes across, makes him the tag to Bobby Roode. And there's the tag into Kazarian as well. All 4 men in the ring. Referee has completely lost control. Nice. Camel clutch locked in here by Bobby Roode on Kazarian. But Kazarian able to break free. Roode still rolls him through. I don't think he's going to give it from that. No, Kazarian does break free again. There's this tag. In comes James Storm once again. It's going to be a double suplex there by Beer Money, and Kazarian crashing to the outside.
2, 3.
And Kazarian and Bobby Roode spinning. Neckbreaker by Roode on the outside. Again, another steel chair by Roode. He likes them steel chairs, doesn't he?
9, 10.
And another steel chair by Bobby Roode. Roode just filling the place with steel chairs. Kazarian up top. Big dive and elbow onto James Storm. The ring is just full of chairs now. There's the tag. In comes Christopher Daniels. What is that taunt all about? What even was that taunt? That was just weird. That was really, really weird anyway. Attempt to drop kick by by Daniels, should I say, was embarrassing, to be honest with you. And again, just throwing him to the outside, and it's an interesting way of doing it. And more steel chairs? Who knows? Death Valley driver by Christopher Daniels on James Storm on the outside. A chop block by Bobby Roode on the inside on Kazarian. Referee's now up to an 11 count. James Storm taking Daniels up. High the Storm on the outside. Is Daniels going to get back in time? I don't think he is. Oh, he got in 19. Wow. That was so close to a count-out victory for Beer Money. Fisherman suplex to the bridge and the pin. James Storm comes across, blocks off Kazarian. Going there for a 2.9. And there's the glorious DDT as well. Shining Wizard by Kazarian. There's the pin. That's got to be it, isn't it? Oh, again, it's the 2.9. Wow. 2 big high-impact maneuvers there on Christopher Daniels. I'm surprised we didn't see the end of the match. Double drop kick again by Beer Money. Yeah, I think I've said it before. The one thing that doesn't about this game is the fact that there's no difference in speed, it seems to be. Like, someone will casually walk back to make the tag and they'll go and get it because they can. It's really weird. Why can't people block them off? Kazarian, there was the complete shot into the pin. Oh, 2.9 again. This freaking match. The king of false finishes, this match. Sharpshooter locked in by James Storm on Kazarian. Christopher Daniels has to leave the ring on risk of being disqualified, but Kazarian was able to break free. Again, another flatliner by Kazarian, another pin. But Bobby Roode was there straight away to break it up. Spear by James Storm brings Kazarian back up to his feet. Kazarian is taken up into an atomic drop by James Storm. There's the tag. In comes Bobby Roode. This match has been insane so far. Strikes here by James Storm. Roode now locking in that figure 4 leg lock on Kazarian. Is Kazarian going to tap? No, Christopher Daniels is there to save him. Nice forearm there by Kazarian, taking Bobby Roode down. Diving elbow drop. Kazarian needs to pay attention. Oh, no, he doesn't. I've got myself mixed up. In comes Christopher Daniels. It's going to be a double powerbomb neckbreaker There's the pin by Daniels. Another 2.9. Wow. How many 2.9s are there going to be? There's another flatliner. Another 2.9. My God. This is insanity. Absolute insanity. Bobby Roode brings Christopher Daniels back up to his feet, a forearm to the back. Daniels fighting back with the elbow. Bobby Roode clotheslining Daniels. There's the target. In comes James Storm. But Daniels takes him up into an Angel's Wings. Followed up by a moonsault to the back. He needs to drag away from the ropes and go for the pin. No, he's going to go for another moonsault to the back. Wow. And then locking in that submission, but far too close to the ropes. Come on, game. Be more intelligent than that. It was a great little finish, though, wasn't it? James Storm dragging Daniels now to a very dangerous part of the ring. Oh, but sending him into the best part of the ring for Daniels, really, into his own corner. Springs him away, though. Nice Samoan drop by James Storm, but he's very, very close to the corner of Bad Influence, and that's going to allow Christopher Daniels to make the quick tag into Kazarian. Low blows all around by James Storm. James Storm now brings Kazarian back up to his feet. Kazarian sending Storm into the corner. Hoist him up onto the top. Super ace crusher by Kazarian on James Storm. But James Storm catches him, fights him back. There's the tag. In comes Bobby Roode. Storm brings Kazarian back up to his feet. And onto the chair. Wow. And again onto the chair. Wow, that was amazing. The flatliner onto the chair by Kazarian on James Storm. Kazarian now sending Bobby Roode into the corner. We'll take Roode up top. So look once again. No, he's looking for that super ace crusher. But rake to the eye got Kazarian away from him. There's the tag. In comes Christopher Daniels. It's low blow once again by Bobby Roode, sending Daniels off the far open. Daniels just comes back full pelt and runs straight into him face first. James Storm now. So Bobby Roode now on the shoulders of Christopher Daniels. Got every name on there. 1, 2. But James Storm's there to break it up. And Kazarian's there to take him down. With a complete shot. A low blow by Bobby Roode. But Daniels now. Angel's Wings. Boom. Hits it. There's the pin. It's not really enough, is it? Nope, because Christopher Daniels is too close to the corner of Beer Money. Again, Angel's Wings. But now he's a lot closer to the corner of Bad Influence. This might give Kazarian the advantage to get there. He does get there and block him off, and it is a victory for Bad Influence. Wow, what a match. And that's got to be in the 90s, that match, surely. I'm losing my voice. That was so entertaining. It's such a simple game, but it's so bloody effective at the same time, isn't it? It's crazy how fun this game actually is. It is a 97% match evaluation. Never seen anything so high. A win for Daniels over Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode. Right, so we look at the rankings now. So, after 2 matches for every team, David Richards and Eddie Edwards, the American Wolves, sit on the top alongside Mustache Mountain, Tyler Bate and Trent Seven. In the mid-pack, we have got the Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson. We have got Brian Cage and Michael Elgin of the Unbreakable Effing Machines. We've got Chris Travis and Martin Kirby of Project Ego. And Bad Influence, Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian. All on 5. And joint bottom with 2 losses from 2 matches. We have got the Briscoe Brothers. And we have got Beer Money. Now, I think next episode, I don't know, I'm tempted to do the 2 teams on 10 points and the 2 teams on 0 points to face each other. But I don't think I will do that, to be honest. I might do the 2 teams on 10 points to face the 2 teams on 0. Just to see if we can just throw a bit of a spanner in the works. But we'll see what happens anyway. So next time we'll come back, we'll start round 3 of the matches, hopefully. Of course, if you have enjoyed this video, please do hit a like. And of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. We'll be back for you very, very soon for some more Fire Pro Wrestling World. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.